to look at all of the products that we'll be needing for course 1. I actually still need to buy a few more before the class starts. In my class we were given the option of making either a character cake or a rainbow cake, and I've chosen to make the sunflower cake. For the cake I've bought a Duncan Hines box, just because I'm just learning. It's not about really a tasty cake, it's really about making a cake and then decorating it. So I've got the Duncan Hines vanilla. I hope extra moist is okay. The icing itself includes icing sugar, meringue powder, which is actually a replacement for egg whites and allows your icing sugar to stay much longer than it would if you were using egg whites. It also needs shortening, a clear extract of some sort, vanilla, almond, etc., and water or milk. Then to prepare for my sunflower cake, I'll need to make yellow and brown icing. And I'll probably use a star tip like 21 or something. So I have these 4 icing colors. You can also buy them in packages of 8 and perhaps even larger. Now when you're making the darker icings like a red, a brown, a black, you actually are supposed to add cocoa to the mixtures in order to obtain that deep color without affecting the taste of the icing, as you would if you were using just a plain white icing and trying to continually add more and more of the coloring. Now these are 2 bags that I've put together. I'm not even sure if they're going to work out very well, but I wanted something to kind of keep the small stuff together. So I have this one bag that actually came with pajamas inside of it. It says, "Listen honey, if you want cute, get a puppy." And this bag, which my stepmom made for me. Inside my, I'll call it pajama bag, I have a spatula, just a small spatula. I'd also like to purchase an offset spatula, but I'd like to get one that's a fair bit larger than the one you see there. That will probably be better for icing cakes. This one here would probably be better for cupcakes. In between the spatula and the, is that called the spatula as well, is a little paintbrush to do some creative stuff with your icing. And this is a spatula. You may recognize this from an earlier post that I received from Ben at What's Cooking. So then you can see that the spatula is being put to good use. And here inside the little bag is the tips that come with the Course 1 package. And I'm not sure what these are called, but they allow you to replace the tips when you're using the featherweight bag and the plastic bag. And this is just a little tip brush to keep your tip nice and clean. When it comes to icing the cake, you have 3 options in terms of bags. On the left is the plastic bag, and it's not reusable, and neither is the one in the middle, the paper bag. But the plastic bag allows you to take these white lids here and replace the tip. The paper bag does not allow you to do that. I'm not really sure what the advantage of the paper bag is. It doesn't seem as easy to add to as the plastic bag. And it also doesn't seem as easy to add to as the featherweight bag, the third option. It's reusable, and it has much of the same advantages as the plastic bag in terms of changing the tip. But the idea of having to clean it out doesn't sound very appealing to me, and I think they're also pretty expensive. This yellow thing here, I'm not even sure what the name is, but it allows you to create design on a plastic surface that you can then transfer onto your cake. So for the rainbow cake and others like it, this would be very useful. So these are pretty much all the products I've purchased for my first week. I still would like a larger spatula. I'll still have to spend the time making a cake as well as a couple other cakes in the following weeks. Is it worth it? I'm not sure. We'll have to see what cakes we produce. So far it's been enjoyable but overwhelming. I know that my friend S has had a few nightmares about this class already. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I'll come out of this making pretty damn good cakes that'll be impressive to everybody. And there you go. Just so you know, if you want to take a Wilton cake decorating course, this is what's involved.